Faith-based story. Title: Arise and Shine. In the heart of a bustling city, a story of hope, faith, and redemption unfolded. It was the story of Sarah, a young woman who had faced unimaginable trials but had held on to the promise that joy comes in the morning. Her journey was a testament to the power of Christian doctrine, based on the principle of arising and shining in one's season of remembrance. Sarah's life had taken a devastating turn when she received a phone call that would shatter her world. It was a police officer on the other end, delivering the news of a tragic car accident that had claimed the lives of her parents. The grief was overwhelming, and Sarah was consumed by darkness. She found herself wrestling with the verses of Psalm 30:5, "Weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning." The promise of joy in the morning felt distant and elusive in the depths of her despair. She questioned how she could ever find light amid her deepest sorrow. In the months that followed, Sarah withdrew from her friends and church community. She was caught in the grip of grief, unable to find solace in the teachings she had grown up with. Her Bible gathered dust on the shelf, and the verses that once brought her comfort now felt like distant echoes. Sarah's isolation was a testament to the power of grief and the struggle to arise and shine in a season of remembrance. Her nights were filled with tears, and the dawn seemed perpetually out of reach. One day, as Sarah sat alone in a park, a stranger approached her. His name was Michael, and he had been observing her from a distance. His eyes were filled with empathy, and he gently quoted Isaiah 60:1, "Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you." Michael shared his own story of loss and pain, explaining how he had found solace and strength through faith. He emphasized that Sarah's season of remembrance was also a season of opportunity for growth and renewal. Michael's words deeply moved Sarah. For the first time in months, she felt a glimmer of hope. Their chance encounter served as a reminder that sometimes, God's grace could come through the most unexpected people. Inspired by Michael's message, Sarah returned to her church community. She found herself drawn to the verses of Psalm 30:5 once again, clinging to the belief that her night of weeping would indeed be followed by a morning of joy. She began attending support groups for those who had experienced loss, where she shared her journey and found comfort in the shared stories of others. She also rekindled her relationship with her Bible, finding solace in the verses that had once been a source of strength. As Sarah's faith deepened, she began to understand the true meaning of Isaiah 60:1. Arising and shining in her season of remembrance meant finding the strength to persevere and allowing God's light to guide her path. Sarah's journey of rediscovery also led her to a new purpose. She started volunteering at a local shelter, providing support to individuals who were facing their trials and tribulations. Her commitment to serving others was a reflection of the teachings of Philippians 2:3-4, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility value others above yourselves." Her work at the shelter became a source of fulfillment and a testament to the transformative power of faith. She realized that her season of remembrance was an opportunity to bring light to the lives of those in need. Through her volunteer work, Sarah developed an unexpected friendship with a woman named Emily. Emily had faced her share of trials and tribulations, and their connection was founded on shared experiences of grief and loss. Together, they found strength in Ecclesiastes 4:9-10, "Two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls, one can help the other up." Sarah and Emily became a support system for each other, inspiring one another to arise and shine in their respective seasons of remembrance. Their friendship served as a reminder that even in the darkest times, the presence of a kindred spirit could bring solace and hope. As the months turned into years, Sarah's life began to change. Her faith, renewed by her journey, had brought her a sense of peace and acceptance. She had come to embrace the promise of joy in the morning, no longer as an elusive dream but as a reality within her reach. Her journey had not erased the pain of her loss, but it had taught her that even amid darkness, light could be found. She had arisen and shone in her season of remembrance, guided by her faith and the support of her community and friends. Sarah's story became a beacon of hope within her church community. She shared her journey, emphasizing the importance of finding strength in faith and the teachings of the Bible. Her story was a testament to the transformative power of Isaiah 60:1, "Rising and shining in a season of remembrance." Through her experiences, Sarah had discovered that even in the deepest of trials, there was an opportunity for growth and renewal. Her journey was a reflection of the Christian doctrine that taught her to hold on to the promise that weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. The story of Sarah was a powerful illustration of the Christian doctrine of arising and shining in one's season of remembrance. It emphasized the transformative power of faith and the importance of holding on to the promise that joy comes in the morning. Sarah's journey served as a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit, guided by the teachings of the Bible. Her story reminded others that, even in the darkest of times, there was an opportunity for growth, renewal, and the fulfillment of God's promises. Inspired by her journey of faith and renewal, Sarah felt a calling to share her story with a wider audience. She began writing a blog, chronicling her experiences and the lessons she had learned during her season of remembrance. Her writing resonated with many, offering a glimmer of hope to those who were struggling with grief and loss. Through her blog, Sarah emphasized the importance of finding light in the darkest of times, using her favorite verses from Psalm 30:5 as a guiding theme. Her words touched the hearts of her readers, reminding them that their season of remembrance could also be a season of transformation. Sarah's story began to inspire a sense of unity within her church community. The members rallied around each other, offering support to those who were facing their trials and tribulations. The church organized events and support groups for individuals dealing with grief, illness, and other challenges. The teachings of 1 Thessalonians 5:11, "Therefore encourage one another and build each other up," became the foundation of their interactions. The church community transformed into a source of strength and solace for those in need, guided by Sarah's example. Sarah's renewed faith also inspired her to take on a more active role in her church. She began leading Bible study groups, drawing from her own experiences to help others find solace and guidance in the Scriptures. Her teaching centered around the concept of arising and shining in one's season of remembrance, emphasizing the promise of joy after the night of weeping. Her presence within the church became a beacon of faith, serving as a reminder that even in the most trying times, one could find strength and transformation through a deep connection with God. As Sarah's journey continued, she met Michael once again, the stranger who had offered her words of comfort during her darkest days. Michael had also been on his journey of faith and transformation. The two of them formed a deep bond and decided to collaborate on a project aimed at supporting individuals facing grief and loss. They organized seminars and workshops, where they shared their stories and the power of arising and shining in one's season of remembrance. They helped others find hope and a renewed sense of purpose, guided by their faith and the teachings of the Bible. As the years passed, Sarah's story became a testament to the enduring power of faith, renewal, and transformation. She had shown that even in the darkest times, one could find a path to a new beginning and a season of remembrance filled with love and hope. Sarah's journey of rising and shining had created a legacy that extended far beyond her own life. It had become a source of inspiration for countless individuals who had found strength and solace in her words and her example. The story of Sarah's journey was a compelling illustration of the Christian doctrine of arising and shining in one's season of remembrance. It served as a powerful reminder that, even in the deepest of trials, there was an opportunity for growth, renewal, and the fulfillment of God's promises. Sarah's story was a beacon of hope, inspiring others to find their path to a new beginning, guided by faith and the teachings of the Bible. It emphasized the transformative power of faith and the importance of holding on to the promise that weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning.